Guys, Delu, the Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Happy Friday, folks. Well, just so you know, it's Friday by the time you watch this, or, well, it's Friday now. I'm just messing this up, but let's keep going, man. Freestyling and that. But to the main point, Lucas Perez. Now, we know when he signed, he was spoken of someone that could chip in, someone that was doing his thing in La Liga fairly, like he weren't making no headlines, but someone that could add goals and assists, someone that could be a decent option for the side. Obviously, we signed him for what, 17 million or 20 million, depending on what tabloid you read. It didn't work out. Now, whether he was given a chance, whether there was rumors, and we don't know if this is true, but there was rumors of attitude problems and them things there. He clearly wasn't given. My personal opinion is humbly, whatever the opinion of him is, Wenger clearly didn't rate him or didn't want him. And I told you guys, you lot saw the videos. I said he would leave when he would leave. He weren't given a chance. I can't understand a club that says they need to be prudent with money and all of these things there, and then they spunk 20 million or 17, 20 million and didn't give a man a chance. That being said, he weren't of the ability to go through to play through the middle. He's always been a winger for me personally. But yeah, he's gone on loan. He went on loan back to Deportivo. Spoken about wanting to go to the World Cup and all of them things. I don't know how you're going to do that at Deportivo. No disrespect to them, because Seville are after you, Newcastle are after you, a couple other fairly good clubs are after you that you could have been in a better sporting and financial position. No disrespect to the club you went back to. In fact, your agents actually come out and said that. And obviously, just type in whatever you want on Google and talk, and you can see his agent. What his agent said. He said in hindsight, his client, him, is taking a risk and it hasn't worked, which it hasn't. 29, he's moved back home. He was spoken of, not the Messiah, but the prodigal, whatever the word is, son thing, the prodigal son, whatever the thing is. Went back. He did his. He was gonna be the Messiah for them. It didn't work out. And between his house has been graffitied, he was booed against Las Palmas, I believe. His team, there's a real chance of relegation. I believe they're 7 points from safety. There's a big chance of Deportivo going down, and the fans quite rightly are frustrated, and he's had to bear the brunt of it. He's spoken about wanting to come back to the club, allegedly, him and his agent, and said that, trying to fight for his spot. My personal opinion, again, is your bridges are burnt. You can't rule out that he won't get a chance here. I mean, there's Welbeck's future up for stake. I mean, fair enough, they don't play the same positions, but there's Aaron Ramsey, there's Wilshere, just the sake of bodies. We've signed Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan's going to be ahead of you in the pecking order, so you might have a future. But my personal opinion is the club's going to move you on. We can't really afford to let you coast if you're not going to be in the plans. You've got 2 years left on your deal, earning 40k a week. If the names I've mentioned and a couple others might get sold, Wells into that mix as well, at you as well. We need to make peas and save wages and all of them things. On the topic of Wells, he probably will stay. He could go, but he might stay. I don't want to say probably. But if Wells was to go, there's definitely a shout for Perez. And to be honest, in the Europa League, when we were just betting on Wells, or you've seen with this injury of Lacazette and Giroud going, and just our bench in general, there's no source on our bench. There's no centre defensive mids or centre mids that can close out games. There's no options on the bench. There's no target man. There's no super striker. There's no different variations. Like my other granddad, Ferguson, my Scottish granddad, he had them sort of man on the bench, like different according to the game scenario situation. Certain guys could come on, and United fans, more than anyone, there were certain players there that just knew their role. Like whether it was Park Ji-sung, obviously played small games, but just playing big games, doing a certain role. Darren Fletcher to a degree, yada. So yeah, man, he's also come out, Perez, and said that he feels the frustration, obviously because it's not panned out. So we could have used Perez in the Europa League, just going on to that point. But yeah, man, if there is a lot of departures, and just on the basis that you wouldn't have made a significant difference, but just on the basis of bodies, a lot of times there's been no options on the bench. I mean, surely, I'm not even trying to draw out Iwobi because I like Iwobi, but the form he's been in, surely Perez couldn't have done any worse. At the end of the day, you lost, you burnt your bridges. Wenger didn't give you a chance, but you burnt your bridges. I remember you saying how you felt disrespected because the 9 shirt got clapped off you by Lacazette and all of them sort of things there. So it remains to be seen what actually happens to my man. Like I said, last year Seville were interested in you, and you should have went there, man, because they beat United, Champions League and that. Ben Yedder got called up for France. You could have sneaked in and got Gramiro before, got a call up when he was there as well for France, I'm sure. You could have sneaked a little place for Spain there. You never know. But you played yourself. Obviously, you went back. You can have no regrets, which you said, and things happen. If you come, personally, if I was in Wenger's position, I'd give you a chance. That's because you guys know I don't think much of Perez, no disrespect to the man, but he could be used in the bench thing and all of them things. So yeah, man. there's really not much more to be said, and I'm just waffling at this point. So let me get out you guys here. Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest of it. Before I go, I can't lie. I'm doing a podcast thing. Check out the SoundCloud, type in Deluded Gooner. But I'm not really feeling SoundCloud, guys. I'm not really feeling it. So if there's any other platforms, because I might just slap the podcast on YouTube, like in another separate channel thing or something, man. Because for me, not podcast, SoundCloud, I'm just not feeling it, guys. There's just something about it that just feels rubbed. Like, I don't know what it is, guys. But yeah, man, if you'd be kind enough to help me out in that department, guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe, follow me on my socials, Deluded Gooner 04 and everything. Snapchat, DGooner04. I'm out. Bow.